housing market stinks. See, that's the problem with this game. It's too close to real life. What I like is if you do go into photo mode, then your panning speed goes down a bunch, so you can do these like cinematic little pans. I don't know if pan's the right word. I guess at this point we're doing a dolly, right? We have stuff in the water. I don't think there's anything like that currently. Yeah, I don't think there's like docks or little marinas or things in the water. I mean, we can build a harbor. Yes. Learn my new job, panning while first side-to-side movie. Yeah, I think when you pan a camera, it's this. I think this is dolly. And it's just, I was gonna say like roll and yaw, but no, those are like airplane movements. It's not orbit. Orbit's like this. Can you build a prison? The answer to that is yes. We have not built a prison. We haven't unlocked any of this stuff. We do have, so every police station seems to have some amount of jail capacity. So right now we have plenty of room for that. We have 75 jail capacity, only 2 people have been arrested. However, we have no prison, and 13 people have been sentenced and need to go to prison. So maybe it's time we go and do some of that. We can run a for-profit prison system, you know? So large station houses extended, okay, so big police station. Prison, hold convicted prisoners. I mean, 500. We only have like 13 people. It would cost 200 grand a month upkeep. I don't know that we build a prison right now. You know what? Suddenly, I'm all about that prison reform, you guys. Oh, our monthly balance is going well. We would be able to afford it. Put it by the trash incinerator. Yeah, how big is the prison? 500 people. Oh, did you mean how big physically on the screen? It's a big boy. Not as big as some others, but it's fairly chunky. Oh yeah, across from the incinerator over here. I will eliminate all crime by abolishing all laws. Yep. Look, I love the little surface sections for the subway. I like it in Toronto as well. Some of the subway lines at some parts will be surface and then underground and surface then underground. And I always like it. I do kind of wish I'd maybe made these parallel. I suppose I still could. Well, I mean, I don't know. Now, I don't know if there's bridge options for these. Where are my railway bridge options? Incinerator next to the prison, pretty ominous. I hadn't thought about that. I just thought, like, yeah, it's cheap land. No one wants to live there. Who cares, right? I really like the look of the row housing. Fantastic. Huh? Okay, a couple of things. No vehicles available. Consider building more depots to gain access to larger pool of vehicles. But also, why does this line look like this? I didn't connect them all the way around your subway. Must just be line 2, right? I didn't do... Did I get interrupted with line 2, or... No, I did that, but I didn't connect it over here, did I? How's line 1 look? Line 1's do the same thing. Why though? Oh, wait a minute. That's why. Yeah, so I'm not keen. There's something with the underground building that is a little inconvenient-y feeling. Or just requires like that extra layer of attention to make sure the levels match up perfectly, which is not obvious. Like minus 20, minus 30, minus 40, minus 50. None of these look different, so I can't tell. All right, that's snapping. Or maybe I was just like just off, and then here. Okay, now it looks okay. So I wonder, first of all, if that is recalculated the lines. If they're like, oh, I can path around this way now. Yep. Okay, they are. Okay, so now I think the lines are going more logical way. But then the other thing is, they're complaining they didn't have enough vehicles, and that is indeed the case. The subway yard here, the problem is we have demand for more vehicles than this. So if we take a look at our here, right, they want a total of, well, they've got a total of 10 trains. Do they want more? I don't know, I guess we're okay. You still complaining? Maybe it just somehow couldn't reach properly because of the misconnection. We seem to be okay now. Is there any underground view that doesn't show surface buildings? Not that I'm personally aware of. Although I gotta say, this X-ray view is actually kind of cool. Oh, do they want 6 of each? 6 each? One has 4. Okay, hang on. Is that what it was saying? They currently have 4. I think this is dynamically reassigning it. They may have been saying 6 each now, and I think maybe now they're saying 4 each. You know why? Because I bet you they did want 6 each, because their line was effectively really long, because it was going all the way here, and then when it got here, it was like U-turn, race all the way back. But now that they can go from here to there, the line length is shorter, and it does default to assigning a number of vehicles based on the length of the line. So by completing this properly, the overall line length is shorter. It's no longer doing UE and then just racing all the way back. It's just going from here, rather from here to there. So now we're okay. But if I did want to do any other subway stuff, I would have to add more car capacity. Misread 6 for the stop. No, but I think they may have also had 6 requirement for the trains as well, Pesky Parrot. I think they may have had both. Because we clearly had trains, but they were coming out of here. So it's not that we didn't have access to this. I think they wanted more trains. They were complaining there wasn't enough vehicles because their lines were so much longer, so they had more assigned, and now they don't. So, yeah, I think it did change. I mean, people who are rewatching the VOD later, or on YouTube or whatever, will be able to double check, but I'm willing to bet that's what happened. Why did Twitch suddenly say welcome to the chat room? Did Twitch just like reboot itself? That was weird. Twitch being twitchy? But that never happens. All right, so what's the next project here? I mean, there's still infinite demand. Well, I mean, not as much for industrial and office, which is interesting. Substation. I think this is, yeah, just subway cars. Subway trains. Yeah, and it was saying vehicles in use 10 out of 10. Now it's just 8 out of 10. And yeah, I think they did have a demand for 6 each, so it would have been actually 12. But we're all good now. Overall impressions? Yeah, so Electric Kelly, as I keep saying, I really think this is, in many, many, many ways, a big improvement over City Skylines 1. So that's quite good. But if you are on the fence, you might want to wait to see what the first post-release patch looks like, especially vis-a-vis performance improvement, depending on your computer. That is... So this dump truck just absolutely obliterated someone on a motorcycle. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to say one of these two vehicles, either the dump truck or the motorcycle, just had a really, really bad time. I don't know who it was. I don't know who won and who lost in that exchange. But, yeah, where's the hearse? Dump truck and some pink mist? Yeah. Wow. I love the collisions. I think that really adds some nice extra character to the game. That's really good. A donor cycle? Yeah, donor mobile. Is when my mom was a nurse, that's how they referred to motorcycle. What? When I was young, my mom told me to never ever, like, you're never allowed to have a motorcycle at all. Or as she called me, donor cycles. Organ donor machines. We want to develop this space here. I don't know. I mean, not every green space has got to be filled in, right? I love this bit. Again, very, very much smacks of Planned City stuff. I kind of wonder about just starting somewhere else. Like, what if we expanded down here? I can buy 37 tiles. I've got lots of tiles to unlock. We could do more mining here, but I'm not convinced that I care about doing that. Make a seaport. Map from on high looks like a small bird. Does it? What angle? I'm curious. I can't really see it. Yeah, I think we kind of build over here. Tons of tiles. We'll probably end up buying some things here and here too. Let me just buy these as is. And then I also noticed there's a collision here again. Just this hatchback all by itself. Maybe more of a breakdown than a collision. I don't know. Dried out? Did it? Well, I don't know if the water was ever flowing here, actually. On the map. And I'd be leery about carving this out. And, like, accidentally diverting the water somewhere else. No one's stopping to help. That's true. Everyone's just driving by. Like, oh, look at that poor fool. Anyway, no pedestrian access. Pedestrian path connection required. What? But you're on the road. Huh? There's zoning at some point here just gets shifted in a weird way. It didn't look like you were aligned with your zoning. I'm betting, like, it had to do with... We probably moved roads or something happened at some point. Save and test rerouting the water. What could possibly go wrong, right? I mean, I don't think the water has the same physics flow in this as in the OG. But I guess we can find out. What happens? That's coming down. All right. I'm actually wondering if there's like a water source, a water generator going on over here. I may have somewhat overdone it with the brush strength. All right, we do have water flow, and it hasn't seemed to have interrupted anything over here. All right. Now damn it for power. Okay. How do we want to get on and off the highway stuff? Interesting, it's divided here, then connected. I guess, oh, mostly for the bridging. We just come off the bridge? I mean, that seems insane, but... I mean, I could just bulldoze the bridge and rebuild it, but I think I kind of want to leave it here. If we go to Highway Tool, 2-lane highway, I guess I've got to match height here. Why aren't you... Huh. It creates a grassy patch. I mean, a little one here, this actually kind of makes some sense. Even that one seems relatively reasonable, that we would have created maybe a little planter environment on it. The big one that goes like beyond the scopes of the tower looks too big. But maybe this medium one, which completely breaks the bridge. What does a small one look like? Oh no, the bridge goes wonky regardless. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Now, of course, again, I could just tear down the bridge. But I want to leave the bridge in there. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull things off of this spot. And on the other side. What we're going to do I want to do it where it's still level to the ground. I'm gonna have to create an intersection to give us a snap spot. let's make sure to use a straight tool to go across here. In water. Stay level to the ground. Nope. What I want is I do want a round corner here. I think that's what I want. Now, we build this up like gritty, like almost like a little Manhattan Island, or do we follow the contours of the water? What do you think? I'm wondering about a little grittier. Can we do like a high density island over here? Manhattan would be cool. Grid, some contours. Maybe what we do on this chunk over here, although with this elevation, it might end up being a little tricksy to do it. Let's see about doing a little bit more high density in this area and see how that feels. Probably it doesn't end up with any more zoning over there. Now, I don't know how things are going to end over there or what. I don't know. So yeah, we're doing fairly large roads over here. And then what I'm thinking for the cross connections, let's actually use the alley option, which we've never used before. Allows traffic, no sidewalks. I'm gonna just do road, but we have some pops going down. Whoa! We dried up our water intake over here. That's what's going on. Now, we've got the save, but let's just go and dam this up instead. Let's be like, oh, you know what? Mistakes were made. We thought ourselves master of nature, and our hubris has cost us. Someone said something about the population going down. Yep, they ain't got no water no more. That's why. We could draw some water from over here, which might not be a bad idea in general. Now this does need road access. Might be a change to this later, but for now. Water availability, yeah, went down to nothing. Let's just upgrade you. And we'll see if that fixes this water flow. Oh, right, and then this isn't actually interconnected from one area to the other. So first of all, from say here, let's you connect you to the same grid, and then also power-wise, I still like the idea of a substation just off the highway, because I'm not going to want regular buildings there. So let's get a transformer station. Set up right there. That can all be connected underground too. Cool. All right. So you're going to have power. You're going to send water back into our thing. Yeah, hopefully the population bounces back. We do have the safety save. Zone something in the lake where you damned it. Zone something over here. Is that what you mean? We'll take a look. Oh, man. Mistakes were made, but, you know, yeah, there's a good chance this wasn't going to work out. I'm just putting the road here just because I think it makes it look a little bit more dam-like. There. We're going to name this off of someone in chat. I'm going to look in chat in just a second. Now, it's going to be, oh, perfect name. Fish Sticks Dam. Damn! There, water's flowing back down here again. This water pump is going to start functioning at some point once more. So we're going to have way more water than we need. Hopefully. Meanwhile, some things are on fire. Also, oh my god! This is the exodus of our city. This is everyone who was moving out of our city when, like, the water was shut off. Oh man, that's great! See, traffic does exist in this game. Oh, I don't know why the rent is still so high. Everyone's just left town. People are moving back in. I'm betting we're gonna have traffic problems for the next half hour. While everyone leaving and everyone coming into the city are just going to be bottlenecking everything like crazy. Oh, that's really funny. We really don't need these to be big avenues at all, do we? Well, I don't know. I'm going to commit to it. And we'll have to be a little bit cautious, the ones that are right on the waterfront, because they're going to want to make little rectangles pop out into the water from evening out the terrain, which is Not really what we're going to want to see, yeah. There's currently no medium or high density residential demand. For some reason, maybe it's because we had like 3,000 or 4,000 people leave simultaneously. Yeah, it's a little bit of a complaint about like traffic over here. Although it's cleared itself up now. That's the thing. In CS1, this kind of sudden traffic jam would have backed up traffic infinitely and like led to like just a backflow of cars jamming up the entire city. But now the cars are intelligent enough to flow. So that exodus wave from the fact that we accidentally turned off the water has been cleared up. Population's on the way back up, which is great to see. I think CS2 is better than CS1. Barring we're worried about performance right now, and we're hoping that we're looking for news on the performance patch. And I'm hoping there's going to be a big one that drops relatively soon, and then I'll be able to unequivocally endorse City Skylines 2. Right now, it's endorsed with some heavy caveats. I do think it's better than CS1. Certainly than vanilla. Obviously, you know, we don't have the mods and stuff yet, which does add a lot. But even with that in mind, I don't see myself going back to CS1. This is great. Performance is a little weak if you depending on your machine. It's running fine here. So, right now I'm getting 39 FPS on this view. It may be nice if it was higher, like just because then it would mean it would run that much better on other people's machines, but it's fine for me. Waiting for an ambulance over here. Yeah, we could have had some of our emergency vehicles stuck in the traffic as well. Yeah, so population is going to be shooting up here as all these abandoned houses get repopulated. So I could plop down all the zoning for the high density and some offices. There is some office demand. Now I want high density office, but I don't think there's that much demand for it. I'm going to plop down like one of these, and it's like the bar is going to go to 0. I'm going to define a 6 by 6 area here. That'll be one big... Look at the crane come in! Oh my god! This is going to be a monstrously tall building. It's going to be huge! High density office best looking. And then we're going to want some, like, high density commercial. What I might do, just to have these areas work, is I might go and temporarily zone these to low density residential. And then just start morphing these to higher and higher density. The crane, you wouldn't want to operate the crane. That is so tall. Oh yeah, baby. 23 of 91. Yeah, you need educated and well-educated. I mean, we're working on it. You know, where's our collage? Our collage is over here. Nearly maxed out on students. Actually, we're going to be due for a second one. Or I can just go and give it the extension wing. Yeah, well, you know what? We may as well. Let's give it the extension wing. Keep that going. Got a library. Apparently we can stack multiple libraries. That I guess continues to improve the graduation rate, but we only got 1% dropout, which is like seems shockingly good. So that's going to turn out the first step towards higher education. Doesn't actually specify what the level is, but I guess this is the well-educated and this is the highest education. So here we're good. I mean, we've got a good amount of students enrolled in our university. I don't know, maybe by having more of these buildings, more demand for the higher educated ones. Yeah, now we don't have anyone over here. Maybe it'll go hand in hand where like more people will go to it. Okay, yeah. So let's temporarily, just for now, we're going to make low density zoning all over here. Actually, let me... I was gonna say box select, but then it'll replace these. Well, as long as I'm careful. And do that. Oh, see, no, I did actually... There you go. The building was gonna disassemble itself. I guess this part is actually easy enough to do this for. Loot. I also had a little bit of a thought here for a second. And the human brain. Oh, wait. This is exactly what I don't want. I don't want you to square off my island. Because it'll look dumb. Oops. I can stay there, my bad. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Demand for dent. Oh, wow. Is it because this got borked? No? Okay. So, dense residential. Now, by placing it individually, I guarantee that it comes out the correcter shape. Although we might want to get some variety in here. We might want to intentionally force, like... Oh, we're gonna get the lag from, like, every building spawning in simultaneously here. And every person who's living in these buildings spawning in at the edge of the map. So we're gonna get a little chunkiness here. Ooh, we did go and designate a whole lot of stuff simultaneously. Oh yeah, that's a little on the chunky side. No, the buildings don't need to be 6x6. By placing it individually there, I think 6x6 is the biggest building size there is. Crime has been committed in this office. Oh, someone's setting up some fraudulent business stuff. They were misrepresenting the value of their property over here. Very bad. Can't do that. Some light treason. A little crypto fraud. So let's let these buildings pop in here. And then, yeah, I think there should be maybe a big police station here. Big police and fire. Oh, still need to trim this back here. Trim this back a little too. Well, I don't actually mind this one. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's okay. So the residential can get quite big. The biggest commercial isn't quite as big as I would thought. Which I guess makes sense. You don't have commercial buildings this tall. Like, people aren't going to go shopping on the 80th floor of something. Now, we could decide to move these out and keep it high up here, or we could use them to break up the landscape. I don't know. We do have a little bit more demand for office. Now, any chance... Oh, there we go. All right, good. We're going to get some different shapes in here. I like that. Now, I'm still thinking of having some cross streets, but how do I want those to be sized? suppose we could do some mixed stuff. We could also do some funky things, actually. Oh, that would be kind of interesting. Let's say... You're going to do that. Okay, let's say then we go and we take the alley. Maybe kind of interesting? Yeah, we're getting our snow. And with some like little piecemeal placement to control the sizes of the buildings, we may be able to end up with some really cool structures in here. In May, I think we're in Southern Hemisphere. It's fall in May, so I think we're Southern Hemisphere here. Benny Demons, Marinus. I was gonna say this is a car company. Yeah, it might be more. Maybe we got to think of other like. 'Cause I don't think this is a car showroom over here, but yeah, maybe it's car insurance, car related stuff. Cypress Lane back here with a little scrooch. An alley without sidewalk and commercial. Oh yeah, that's true. That's commercial. I don't know. Yeah, how do people get there? That's actually a great question. How does anyone get here? No one can park. Can they park in these these avenues have parking place? That's a great question. To be able to design your own billboards, Quail Teen Streaming Emporium. I mean, we leave that for when the modding site comes up. Not enough customers. Well, okay, the not enough customers thing, well, this one here might be legit, but this, as discussed before, in the current build in the game, this not enough customers thing pops up in times where it doesn't make any sense. It's a known bug. They've got the fix already. They're just not sure they want to rush out that patch without full QA testing. You know, what if their fix actually secretly breaks something? So it'll likely be just after release patch that fixes. Like this business is at like nearly max level, great efficiency. It's fine. This little pop-up is incorrect. That's all it is. The commercial businesses work fine. They just complain. So yeah, I kind of feel like this area is going to be almost just handcrafted. Now, what are the kind of funky building sites? I guess one of the things is at some point we'll have to figure out what all the possible building shapes are. And then use that as like a bit of a guide. Could we get like... I don't think we can do this. I think it'll probably just do a 2x2 at the front here. But I'm kind of curious. Is the entire city handcraft? Well, I mean, we kind of blob out these blocks. But here it might be very intentional with like the constant like mixing and matching of different buildings. I do like the shape of this. Was this 3 tiles wide? It is 3 tiles wide. What a great looking building. As I say, these 2 tile wide spots I think are going to be a lot lower. Well, we're still getting some height. A plaza does make sense, huh? Now, if I just kept defining 6x6 areas, we would get a nice grid of buildings, but I think I do intentionally want to kind of break it up. It'd be nice if we can get it to like line up somewhere so that some of our roads aren't like this, but I like with the alley. Actually, maybe I should keep building out this area and then plan on ending up at somewhere with a straight connection, just a proper street connection, as opposed to this little curvy alley. And nice to craft around a couple of parks, yeah. Now, I don't know if we've got anything I can plop in these bits here. Right, because it can only go so deep. King Media. So we actually would be able to fit in playground here. It does need a road. Do people walk along the sidewalk, or the alleys, even though they don't have sidewalks? I could just build my own walking path to pair with it. What do you... Oh, yeah, the residential space. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, what red overlapping item? What are you complaining about? There. And then in here, and in here, like this. Wait, am I underground? Like, something weird's going on. But yeah, I guess the last time we built a path was our underground path. Oh, this playground's facing the wrong way. Where does it want its road access? Oh, and the end of the road's not going to count as a valid, is it? Well, it might be close enough. Whoa, that looks odd. Okay. It's satisfied. I think I accidentally squashed some things over here. Yeah, it wants to snap on the side here. That'll work. Now the thing is, I'm using up exactly the same width here as if I just built just a normal street, and we wouldn't end up with double crosswalks and that. So I think I'm going to do it. So I'm going to disable this walking path. I assume that means no one can reach, like no one can walk there. So what I should do is get rid of this lane, build an actual road. Replace the stoplights over here. Why not just remove the stoplight? Now, and put a no left turn. Is this going to affect both sides of this? Where's my no left turn showing up? I need TMP. TMP. They do walk on alleys? What to remove that? All right, let's try it. We may have to do some staring to spot it. Do they just walk down the road itself? So yeah, we're gonna have to wait for someone to decide to come to the park. So that's a pretty short section over here. I don't like being so close to the main road. All right, well, there's cars. Yeah, we can build a pedestrian road, and maybe that would be the right thing to do. The thing with the pedestrian road, it is a thick boy. It's double wide. And it still generates the intersection, although in theory, only service vehicles are going to come down here, so this light should basically be green to this all the time. I actually don't know how the signaling works in this game. Like, do they wait until a car goes here and wants to make a left turn, and then that tells the intersection, hey, you should change? Is this going to be green like 99% of the time? Okay, red there, because they pushed the crosswalk button, which, fair. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, except for all the pedestrians pushing the stupid button all the time. All right, demand. Let's focus on building down this section first. So we got our little kitty corner, big office demand. Do we put another 6x6 office building? I think so. Oh, that doesn't go in there, but I guess there's nothing. Now, let's do a 5x5, which I'm assuming is going to be a single size. Oh yeah, no, that's only going to be a 2x2, I think. Well, let's give it a chance to pop in and see what happens. You can remove crosswalks. I mean, I want the crosswalks there. I just want to remove the trap. Oh, just right click on the intersection for the lights. Now that the lights are gone, well, I guess I don't need the no turns signal or anything like that. So does the traffic wait for people? Like, okay, let's see what this happens to this person. Do they die? They just, oh, they're going into the pharmacy. Well, that's not helpful. Money currently 200. 200 per hour, which has gone down a little bit. Just went that way. I mean, I assume this crosswalk is still usable. I think there should be some housing here because they'll have the little park between these buildings. So we do have, there we go. We have some high density requirements or demand again. What was the size of this thing? Because I kind of like that this is a zone. Okay, so it's 4. So presumably there's a high density residential that's also 4x6 sized. Five by 6? Just to force in some different shaped buildings? Hope they make a 1 wide pedestrian alley. Well, I mean, there is a 1 wide. You go here, and you do the pavement path. That's your 1 wide pedestrian alley. Although, I mean, it's not an alley. It doesn't count as a road access. So if you need road access, it won't work. I think these buildings, yeah, they're showing up on Underhill Street as opposed to being along here. It might be okay, though. You put bus lanes and pedestrian roads. Maybe. It does say service buildings are available, so... I don't think there's 1x1 buildings. So this area here is never going to have anything in it. That's okay. Someone needs to make a Spite House mod for 1x1 living space. No bus lanes through there? Did we try it? I mean, I don't think I can put a bus stop on there. Maybe actually I can. That's actually quite nice because it wouldn't interfere with traffic on the main road. Huh. This is a University Express. Look at that. No vehicles available. Where is our bus depot? Did anyone remember where we parked the bus depot? Right here. Yeah. So, extended garage, we need some more buses. Ooh, put it back here. That's convenient. Oh, and some were in maintenance as well. There you go. No more complaint over here. It's going to take a while before the bus arrives. 12 buses assigned to it because it's such a long road. Oh, this residential building's been abandoned now. High crime, noise pollution, entertainment. Yeah, we need some extra stuff going on over here. All right, let's popo this area up. So police headquarters, 2 million. And we would need to go... Actually, I can fit it in over... Not too close to the corner, but this seems like a good spot for some of these bigger buildings. I mean, the maintenance on this is crazy, right? Oh, it's expensive. I mean, let's go ahead and give it a helipad. Is it 4 o'clock? Oh, ooh, ooh, no, 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 no. Maybe I should build it down here where it's flatter. Over here. Expensive, adds helipad. I mean, you're already pot committed to spending some money. Go ahead. And the helipad wasn't much more. I need a school for this neighborhood. There's the ridge there, but I don't hate that. Yeah, I'm not minding this for whatever reason. I could always shape this out a little bit. I could pull the land out just a bit more. Does public transport increase the range of stuff like schools? No, I don't think so. Not that I know of, anyway. Anyway, so this area should be a little happier now. Unreliable healthcare, that's true. It is pretty far from any healthcare. I don't know if I want to build another mega hospital, but I think what we'll do is we'll get a little clinic in this area. With probably, like, something that's going to have to change for it later. crematorium over here too. Okay. Local healthcare and death care. Put a helipad on top of the towers for hospital helicopter. That would be great. Yeah, we've got super demand for everything. No vehicles. Also, traffic jam over here. Oh. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Hold on. You never got roundabouted. And that was clearly supposed to happen. And actually, let me move this, which means I'm probably gonna have to go and rewire the underground stuff. Does anyone know if there's just a key to toggle from underground to above ground? Because that would be handy. What I'm gonna do here. Stay in the 2-lane highway mode. Oh, just page up, page down while you're in bulldoze mode. Oh, okay. Cool. Big thing is just the fact that a roundabout now exists here. Just for all these cars to be able to make a cheap right turn. That's really important. So that's going to clear up. It also, part of it is because everyone was moving in simultaneously, so we had a traffic wave. But yeah, that was just not an ideal kind of corner for that. Oh, it's complaining about... Is it legitimately that we don't have enough sewage processing? Or is it... It's because I changed this to a bridge. So, the non-bridge looking road still links water and sewage. But the bridge that looks like a bridge does not. Okay. Oh, are we importing electricity now? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because we don't have the gas plant and we only have the one incineration plant over here. Which we probably need another one of. That's fine. Some power import's okay. Trip has been running for a while. Yeah, but why would I ever pay attention to Trippy? Man, no vehicles. So, I'd been coming over here, and that's when I saw the traffic jam. Yeah, it is done. Let's get some extra bus garages, or more boosters. I could lower the amount of buses that are doing this. And in fact, we probably should, because I suspect what the real thing here is not to do bus service. Well, maybe you can have a local bus in this area, but it's really about having a subway stop and connecting that up to the grid. Oh, look at the little helicopter. Oh, going to this crime scene. Uh-huh. So we should plan to have the subway right away. And I think if it's going to be anywhere, it might be just across over here. But maybe that'll have to wait until Wednesday. We have been streaming for 4 hours today. I should stop before my throat falls out of my face. Good stream, though. Folks, I hope everyone's still enjoying this. I'm still having fun. We are going to stream this again on Wednesday. Because I'm excited, and I think everyone else is still very excited about this. So Wednesday, still at noon, we're going to do some more... Not enough electricity. Now that's probably just bandwidth on the thing. We probably need a substation over here. Power station overloaded. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little bit of work on that, but that'll be a Wednesday job. Poop Bay, yeah, of course, right here, right over here. It's working well. Yeah, so thanks everyone who came out. Thanks everyone who subbed and resubbed and followed and did all those things. If you missed any of it, check the VODs. There's some of it's on YouTube. I'll be working on uploading some more over there. You can always check the VODs on Twitch as well. But yeah, I'll try to get them up on YouTube because I know most people tend to prefer to do that. And otherwise, I'll see you on Wednesday. We're going to raid a Kiss for Luck now, which I assume is playing some City Skylines.
That's kind
She is playing some City Skylines. Let's go and raid her channel. Give her some love. I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye-bye.